Ladies and gentlemen, Barry C here with another cryptocurrency video, and XRP and the market is slowly turning around. And here's the thing, ladies and gents, and you've heard me say this before, but it's definitely worth repeating. XRP will be cheap until it's not. And I know that seems quite overly simplistic, but that's the common sense reality of where we stand when it comes to bull runs and alt seasons, and in particular with XRP. Now here's a fascinating thing, and this has happened every bull run since I've been in crypto, since 2016. There's always these time periods where the alt season doesn't kick in when people are anticipating, and so people push these narratives of the bull run's over, the alt season's over, you've missed your opportunity. And in particular, this happens with XRP, because traditionally XRP has typically pumped towards the end of the bull run towards the alt season, which is like the second leg up. And this is the first bull run I've seen where XRP absolutely leads the way. Because if you look at 2017 heading into 2018, XRP pumped last. It pumped in 2018. It went from less than 1 cent in 2017, and it hit over $3 in 2018. In 2020, heading into 2021, it was closer towards 2021 when we saw XRP had gone from 19 cents to $1.65, $1.80. Even with the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, and we saw top-tier exchanges delisting XRP, we still saw rapid price movement. Now, this is the first bull run where in the first leg up, so that's end of October, heading into November and December, before we had Christmas and New Year's, where we typically see a dip after that first leg up. But we saw XRP in November lead the way. Went from 50 cents to over $2 in the space of a month, and that kicked off the first leg of the bull run. So XRP was not necessarily just waiting for that second leg up, that alt season, which we've seen traditionally in previous bull runs. We saw XRP absolutely lead the way. And there's always this small time period between those two legs up. So we get end of October, November, December, and then we have the Christmas, New Year's dip. And then it's typically in that time where we start seeing the narratives resurface, where it's like, is the bull run over? Will we see an alt season? Is the market going to crash? What's going on? It's trading sideways. And here we are again. We've seen XRP absolutely skyrocket in November of 2024. Early 2025, we saw it hit $3. But then the market has dipped again, and it's only now starting to see some life back into it. And we're seeing these negative narratives being pushed, which is, as I've stated, XRP, specifically with XRP, it's done, it's had its rally. November, we saw some price movement. That's it. People are making these strange, overly confident determinations that we don't have an alt season coming up, and we still have 2 months left. So we have March and April, and we may even have the first or second week of May, depending on how we go. I mean, typically the alt season concludes in alignment with when the Bitcoin halving event was. And so like in 2020, we had a Bitcoin halving in May, and that ended in the first and second week of May 2021. That's when the alt season concluded. And then similarly, we had our Bitcoin halving event in 2024 in April. So I could see it ending end of April. And like I said, at the most part, maybe the first or second week of May, depending how things play out. But we still have a couple of months left. And that's why I find it really fascinating, because people are talking as if we've gone through March and April and haven't seen any price movement. And that's not the case. I mean, sure, this bull run has been delayed, even from my own time frame predictions. It's a lot more delayed than even I anticipated. And as frustrating as that is, we still have time left. And we saw how parabolic XRP went in November of 2024, and how exciting and euphoric and amazing that was. And it's strange to me that we've never had a bull run scenario in the history of crypto where we don't finish that bull run cycle on an alt season. It's never happened before. So I can't imagine why anyone would look at this bull run and go, oh, it's different, we're not having an alt season. And in particular, this is the first bull run where we have this level of pro-crypto sentiment. This is the first bull run with this level of pro-XRP sentiment. And the fact that XRP has already led the way in November of 2024, and it still has so much more room to grow and skyrocket and just absolutely go parabolic in price. The fact that people are already sidelining themselves now, it's a big mistake. And this is a mistake I've seen people make every bull run. And I've been there. I've made those mistakes as well. And it's the reason why I'm making this content right now. Because there's nothing more frustrating than sidelining yourself and then getting to the end of a bull run cycle and realizing that you've made that mistake. Here's the thing, ladies and gents. Let's just talk about the 4-year cycle, the Bitcoin halving, post-halving bull run, and the alt season. And then after that alt season, we see a bear market for 3.5 years. And then we have a Bitcoin halving event again, and so on and so forth. 4-year cycle. Typically what happens is that, let's say we get to the end of the alt season and people realize that they've sidelined themselves, they haven't accumulated the XRP they hoped they would. And just a quick note, in November of 2024, when XRP went from 50 cents to over $2.60, $2.70, the main sentiment from people was, oh, I wish I bought more XRP. I wish I'd done more. I wish I'd bought more. Because now you're seeing price movement, but people haven't built the bags they wanted to take the profit that they want. And that's another big mistake. And so here's the thing. You get to the end of this bull run cycle and you realize, oh, I could have done more. I could have built more. I could have had a plan in place. But now you don't have that opportunity for another 4 years. And here's the thing, ladies and gents. Sure enough, we may have a utility run between bull runs now. Like we may get to the end of this alt season in April 2025, and we may see an overlapping utility run. We may see the likes of Bank of America turn around and say, hey, we've got such a pro-crypto president. We have a pro-crypto administration. We have a new head of the SEC. We're willing to embrace blockchain technology. And Bank of America has already talked about their willingness to partner with Ripple and XRP. They're just waiting for a resolution in the lawsuit. So if we see the SEC drop the Ripple lawsuit, Bank of America could turn around and say, hey, we're ready. Let's get XRP. Let's modernize and change the way we conduct finance. Let's give our customers better options when it comes to cross-border payments, on-demand liquidity, and just sending money from point A to point B almost instantaneously for a fraction of a fee, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Let's do that. And if one bank does it, that's the domino effect. Other banks will want the same level of technology, of customer service, and offering their clientele that option with better money transfers. Just takes one bank. So that utility run could absolutely happen a lot sooner than people anticipate. But let's just take utility run out of it, because that could be the saving grace. If people make a mistake in this alt season, they may get that utility run. And if that utility run happens, of course, that's when we start seeing billions and trillions of dollars flow directly into XRP. That's when you get your $100, $1,000, maybe even more, maybe $10,000, just not financial advice, just as an example, a hypothetical. But if we get those type of prices, then that'll make the alt run volatility and the alt run prices look like nothing. But here's the thing. Let's say utility still takes a good couple of years. Maybe let's say utility takes 5 years. Then people are still stuck in this 4-year mistake. And this is the reason why I make consistent daily XRP content and crypto content. Because I've made those mistakes. I've gotten to the end of a bull run and I've realized when I see the price points in front of me, and I go, oh, if I just done this, if I just done that, if I hadn't listened to the negativity, or I hadn't listened to whatever it was, if I just trusted my gut, if I just stuck to my convictions, I'd be in a lot better place. And a lot of people need to make that mistake. They need to get to the end of a bull run and realize I could have done more, or I should have trusted myself. And that's why I'm making this video today, because there's no point waiting to the end of a bull run and all those price points have happened, and then I put a video out and say, well, if only you'd done this. That doesn't help anyone. What helps people is what we're talking about right now, today, this minute, this second. And look, here's the thing. There's only so many dips you can buy, right? Like, you buy the dip, it dips down, you buy the dip of the dip, you keep buying dips, and then you've exhausted your resources, and that's fair enough. There's only so much we can do, so much we can allocate. But if you then hold, and you have the conviction in what you have, if you understand that XRP has the potential, more so than any other crypto that exists right now, to have a massive utility run. Here's the thing, ladies and gents. No other crypto has been trialed by banks at the same global scale that XRP has been trialed. And here's the thing. Banks have trialed it, but they're not utilizing it yet. Because when banks and financial institutions get that green light to embrace crypto and blockchain technology in how they run their financial day-to-days, how they run their transactions, and essentially to modernize and change their financial systems, they're not going to sit back and go, oh yeah, we'll wait 6 months until someone develops something. They're going to turn to the crypto that they've been trialing since 2017. And that crypto is XRP. And this is what I mean by XRP is cheap until it's not. Because let's say tomorrow, hypothetically, the alt season just kicks in, we skyrocket, things go parabolic. XRP goes to $5, $10, $20. Are you in the best position possible to make the most of your profit taking? Let's say 2 weeks from now, SEC just dismisses the Ripple lawsuit. Bank of America comes out and says, yeah, we're using XRP. Great. Partnership in place. Ripple, Bank of America, XRP, changing the financial landscape forever. The first of the many dominoes and banks around the world to essentially fall in place. Now you have a utility run. Now we're going up to $100, $1,000. There's no coming back from that. Once XRP starts moving rapidly, once banks are using it around the world, that's it. You no longer have access to XRP below $100. You no longer have access to XRP below $1,000. And that's the thing. Ask yourself, are you in the best position possible when those things happen, that you can be in a profit-taking position for short-term, mid-term, and long-term? And that's why when you look at days like today, where the market's slowly turning around, but people are still talking about, well, I'll just sideline myself and I'll wait because, the market's not behaving the way I want, or XRP is not really at a cheap enough. $2.50 or $2.60 for XRP, the number one crypto in finance, is a really amazing opportunity. And as I said, ladies and gents, not financial advice. It's just having that plan so that you're in the best position possible before things start going parabolic and crazy. Now, ladies and gents, if you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you're curious about the other cryptos I hold outside of XRP, consider becoming a patron. Click the link in the description below, head across to my Patreon page, and consider becoming a Barry C VIP. There you have access to all my cryptos, as well as my buy, sell, and take profit signals in real time.